This is a video of the installation of the spot trace for a Honda Pioneer ATV. First thing we're doing is marking some wood. We're going to make these little squares. It's going to be 2.5 inches by 3. I have a few to make, so I'm just marking them all at the same time. After you got them marked, you go back to the saw and you cut the small wood pieces out. This makes it easier to mount without putting holes in your item that you're working with. After we get these cut, 2.5 inches by 3, we're getting ready to mount the trace holder. So we're taking a screw gun, screwing the screws in that comes with the unit. So now the trace just pops right into the holder, and what you need to do is put a tie strap around it to put some extra security on it to make sure that from vibration and everything it won't pop out. We're using the waterproof cable too. So now we're finding a location to put the trace. Here it is underneath the dashboard. You can actually glue it to that area because it's nice and flat. Or you can go to the other side or glue it there. That's an easy spot, an easy location, close to this fuse box also. Or you can lay it right on top of the flat surface there. The only reason why I won't do it is because you can see it if you take the hood off. Now my choice is the back. I removed the back lens of the tail light. And I was seeing if we had an area in there, which we do. I tuck the trace and just see and make sure that it can fit in there where I can glue it down flat. It's nice and snug with a person with big hands. If you have a child to help you out, you'll be fine. What I did, I cut the hole out a little larger. I'm using alcohol to clean that area where we're going to glue, because you need to get any of the dirt or any of the grease off the plastic before you do this. Now the glue, I'm using the Power Grab, which is kind of expensive, but it's good stuff. Cutting the end off, then you got to take the nozzle off, and then you got to cut the end of the tube off without the nozzle. You got to puncture it and put the end back on, and you're ready to go. Now the flat surface, you just sit there and put a good amount of glue all in that area that you're going to glue that piece of plywood down. That's why we use plywood. Now I got a hold of the unit with a pair of pliers. I'm positioning it into the position, and I'm pressing down to make sure we got a good bond. The only bad thing with the Power Grab glue, you gotta wait 24 hours before it cures, before you can try to put the unit in so you don't disturb it. Now what we're doing, we're running the power cable. we're following exactly the same route as the taillight wires. So we got the waterproof cable installed. Now we're running it down the taillight wires, tie strapping it about every 4 inches. And we're running it into the battery compartment and connecting it to 12 volts. The power cable can be connected between 8 volts to 22 volts, so it's really good. Now I just got done turning the spot trace on already. Now I'm screwing the waterproof connector on. And make sure the logo is facing up. Now I'm popping it into the bracket. Now I'm yanking on that tie strap to snug her down. Now I'm reinstalling the taillight. The trace is supposed to be watertight up to 3 feet of water for 30 minutes. But I try to put it in a clean and area where they don't get very much water or rain or UV. So I figured that was an excellent place to put it because that's hid. So this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoy watching. So thank you for watching.